Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Richie Grant. Regular season over for the Memphis Tiger men's soccer team. There's still some games to be played in the American. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But Coach, coming off a 1-1 week at home, wrapped up the regular season. Impressive win over SMU, a 3-2 win. It was back and forth, and I thought it was a very, very good game to call. Very up and down, good pace of the match.
Yeah, it was, and we were very, pleased to get the full points in the end, because it was. I think, what way did the scoring go? I can't remember now.
You were up 1-0, I think, down 2-1, and then came back.
Down 1-0.
Yeah.
Up 2-1, and got back to 2. They got back to 2-2 with a penalty. And Klippish again with the game winner. I think it's the second one this year. So it was extremely important points. We didn't feel like we played our best football, but it was that kind of game in the middle of the week where winning was the priority, and it set us up well for the game against Louisville.
It was interesting. We had talked about SMU on last week's show. The record didn't indicate how good they were, and you went through their numbers prior to the match, and it was almost kind of like us last year. So many one-goal matches. You knew they had the talent there. They were just trying to get over the hump. Fortunately, you still come out on top 3-2.
Yeah, and I thought, I thought we deserved to win. The style that they have is that they're very good going forward. So they have had some players that could cause you problems around the outside, but we felt they were very vulnerable for goal number 4, goal number 5. I thought we were unlucky not to get another goal in the game. So. Good players going forward, but we created an awful lot of opportunities that night to go on and win the game by more.
You come back Saturday, I know a tough 2-1 loss to Louisville. It came down to the very end. They scored with about 2 minutes to go to get that 2-1. That was a little bit different than the way the SMU match went, where it was up and down the whole 90 minutes. This is a lot more, it seemed like, possession style. Louisville kind of methodically brought that ball up.
Yeah, and so did we. It was more of a game of chess, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was a great game to be a part of. We're very disappointed to not have anything from the game. It was a wonderful occasion with senior night and a super crowd. To be down 1-0, I thought was harsh. I really questioned the officiating there, and then the character of that team to come back from that and really look like we were going to go on and win the game. I think we hit the post with 3 minutes to go. Raul got around the outside and gave Stretcher a great chance, and the boy hit it well. He hit the post, and I thought we had a couple of penalty claims. It's not too often that we, sometimes I think the referees had a big impact on the game, and that was disappointing because I thought our lads were excellent. Some of the best football we played in the year, and to have no points from the performance, I don't think was fair.
And disappointing to lose the match, but you just mentioned senior night. Didn't get a chance to really talk about them last week. Just your general thoughts on this class.
Well, it was a wonderful game for them to outside of not winning the game, it was a fantastic occasion. I thought it was a super game. So they'll not forget the night. We've positioned ourselves for a quarter-final game, and they've been tremendous. The last few years you've been following the program closely, and I think our RPI has been very high in the last couple of years. We've played top teams every single year.
Right.
I think this year we've played 7 ranked teams. So they've had a wonderful schedule. They've been in the thick of it each year. You have players that Mark is an All-American returning. Some of them have the potential to go on and play professionally afterwards. So they'll be sorely missed as a group. And our goal now in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, whatever it is to make sure that they finish with the best season that they can at this stage.
When you talk about the next couple of weeks, you're going to have to wait a week to find out who you're playing, where you're playing, and at what point. Right now you sit as the number 5 seed, but there's 4 matches to be played still to go this week. It's your bye week at the American, so you're really just going to watch game film on a lot of people, I guess, this week to prepare once you find out, because the results won't come out until this weekend as far as the tournament.
I think it's really unique, isn't it? Because I complain all the time about how little time we have to prepare for games, and your preseason camp is what, 8 days to prepare for 18 games. It's crazy. Well, we now actually have 10, 11, 12 days to get ready for a quarterfinal, which is super.
Right.
So we're real excited about that. I have a good plan with Nate, with our strength coach, and as a staff for training. It allows us to take care of some injuries. It allows us to freshen the group, and we won't know our opponent till next week, but we can focus on ourselves for this week, and next week we can just start to get ourselves tactically and mentally prepared for whatever opponent we have to go to. So we're really looking forward to it. To have a pre-season at the end of the season where you're getting ready for the game is actually quite. It's a nice challenge as a coach.
It's probably as much a chance mentally to recharge as it is physically to recharge.
100%. And now you're looking forward to one game.
Right.
Whereas a pre-season you're looking forward to the campaign, and you think of how excited the players are in the summer to come back and to play. Well, this is a brand new start. It's been a good campaign. We're very close to the 10-win mark again. We've played some great opponents, so we'll be going into the league game without any fear and hopefully peaking, because I thought we were excellent on Saturday night.
All right, well, Coach, great regular season. We'll find out this weekend who and where you're going to play, and we'll catch up with you later.
We'll chat about that next week. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks a lot, Coach. That is Richie Grant. I'm Jeff Brightwell. This is the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.